Okay, another quick update. So, that video I just posted, right? And even though I have had physically into my content settings in my studio, here's the thing. It still says my comments are disabled on that video. So what I did when I was setting up the video was I said it was made for kids. Okay? It's not January yet. So you have me looking at YouTube like, why are my comments disabled? It's not January yet. Yes, I said it was made for everybody, but YouTube is legitimately serious about taking away your comment section if you at all put any of your videos for kids. So, for those of you who have YouTube channels and do make YouTube content, the chaos of COPA and FTC has already started. So yeah, from now on, I suppose all my videos are going to be not made for kids because YouTube wants to take away my comment section. And even though I reset my comment section and enabled comments on my channel, it's still not have access to comments. So don't know if I have to go back onto my other computer to re-enable comments again and resave it as that, or I can only do it via computer and not my phone. So this video is specifically said not for kids, so it should have a comment section. I'm hoping. But literally looking at this, and actually now that it's actually legitimately affecting me and stuff, also something else I read personally up in the top of my comment section, YouTube specifically gave me a warning. We're going to be going through to look for any closed accounts, so be aware that your subscriber count may fall. So me personally, I'm like, what? YouTube is currently going to hell, and I am seriously considering legitimately making a actual website for you guys to actually come in and actually watch my videos, comment, interact with me. I also think if you guys are able to get Discord, please get Discord, because I'm on Discord and I have a actual account on there that for a group, and with that you guys can interact, request videos, talk with me. I can go on voice chat and we can have live conversations, things like that. I am at my other computer right now. I'm gonna log in. Me trying to remember the password for this computer, because I haven't been on it in like since August. So that's fun. But yeah, I'm currently at my video making computer. So there is a video coming out today. It is not Golden Surprise. Not today. That is a I know. I know. It's so tragic. I can record the audio for it if you guys really want me to record the audio for it today. I did want to kind of make a reprise of my Chat Blanc little game AMV. But if you guys really want me to work on Golden Surprise, I will work on Golden Surprise for you. It is very exciting to be able to get on this computer and actually work, with all things considered. Thank you guys. Thank you so much to say that my voice acting is so good. it has improved greatly. Since the last time I did the series, I can actually make my voice sound more like a guy. My dog's growling. But yeah, it's certainly gotten interesting. Yes, I have the beanie version of Dipper's hat. I have also the original green hat with the star on it. And I also have his actual pine tree one as well. See, you guys all are out of school. Hello, I notice you, senpai. Yeah, basically, if I post my video as listed for kids, YouTube's like, sorry, no more comments on that video. And I'm sitting here like, they were serious? Are they serious? I am good. I just finished my final project for school. That's homework that was due. So I have no more homework for the rest of the week. And I'm set to make videos. Yeah, Zoe. YouTube gets mad at you if you put your videos for kids, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna disable your comments, and so nobody, like, I see people commenting on it, but when I go on to it, it says comments disabled, and I'm like, I just re-enabled comments. YouTube, what? So, I honestly can't explain it to you. It is very weird and just bizarre, and YouTube is YouTube, and the whole thing is, so basically what happened, in September, YouTube was fined $170 million for targeting ads to kids. Now, Google owns YouTube, and if you know anything about Google, you know that whenever you talk about something specific, YouTube and or Google will take that information, and the more specific you are about a thing that you have. Hold on, I think my mouse is dead. Yes, it is. So, basically what ended up happening was, hold on, I'm just, trying to update my laptop here. Okay, there we go. So basically what happened was, the more specific you are to Google, the more they can sell you a product that you're looking for, and the more you can spend money. It's the way Google makes money while working with companies that sell products. So that's kind of how that works. And so what YouTube does is it plays ads in front of videos. Now, content creators who make money and get ad revenue for playing ads over their video get income from YouTube, which is just ad money and stuff. So basically what they're doing is they're making money for their application, and that's how YouTube gets paid and how its content creators get paid. Now, what happened when they got fined in September was YouTube now can't run ads targeted to kids, and they can't run ads over their videos anymore. And for those people who were using ads to make money and stuff like that, YouTube basically is not able to do that anymore. So for people who make content specifically for kids, what's happening is YouTube is taking away a lot of the features that specific YouTubers have that create content for kids. Now, this entail means people who directly create kids content lose their comment section, so they can no longer hear from longtime subscribers or new subscribers to see how their video's doing. They lose the notification bell, so that people can't get notified about new videos, which I think is a terrible way of setting it up. I don't know what COPA and FTC have told YouTube and why they have to remove that. YouTube is not telling its content creators about that specifically. And I've watched the videos and stuff on it that YouTube specifically put out. Now, here's the thing about that. So the other things that are being taken off is the community tab, so people can't give that information about stuff. People who make a livelihood off of making videos for kids and stuff that are very active on the platform, they're losing money, and they'll see a very high decrease in revenue. So people who are making a livelihood out of the videos that they make, their livelihood is going to be virtually gone, and YouTube doesn't care and doesn't really give enough information to help provide answers for its content creators. And YouTube, as far as I've been concerned, watching far more bigger YouTubes than myself, they've had problems with YouTube in the past, considering content and stuff, and sometimes they have a legal team over at YouTube or a consultant at YouTube that is able to help do work and stuff like that. And that, I don't know what YouTubers that have that are doing, considering YouTube has told its content creators to contact legal advice. Now, big-time YouTubers, big-time companies, sure, they can consult legal advice. But for somebody like me who doesn't have that kind of money, I can't get those answers. And there's a lot of gray areas. One of those gray areas being where YouTube has said animation, using cartoon characters, using story or nursery rhymes, using music meant for kids, things like that. That content would be considered safe for kids. Now, for me personally, and for those of you who know Hazbin Hotel as an example, would know the fact that Vivzie Pop's animation was not meant for kids. It is very graphic, things like that. It's meant for a much older audience. But animation, to YouTube's idea, is basically, oh, sorry guys, we can't do anything for you and stuff. And for me, as somebody who wants to get into animation, that's a bit more difficult, considering the fact of me being a part of wanting to do that stuff. Anyways, I know I'm boring you guys with this stuff, but it's just getting it's getting dumb and stuff, and it's just unfortunate that a lot of people's lives are going to be affected because of this, and the fact that they're already doing this kind of stuff in December, no less, when they said all the changes are going to be implemented in January. YouTube it's YouTube, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna start on the recording for Golden Surprise if y'all wanna hang around and get some little tidbits of that if you want it. Because I can stay on a live stream if those of you who want to kind of see what goes into making the video. I am not actually monetized, and the reason why I'm not monetized is because I make AMV videos, which I can't monetize, but the videos that are my own, so say my animations, like with my own voice acting, for example, could be monetized, but a lot of the stuff on my channel can't be monetized, and things like that. It just really falls into what is and can't. So anyways, that's kind of how that works. But yes, now you guys, if you want to hang out and watch me do some voice acting for the project, you are welcome to do that. I can actually restart another live stream actually on my channel, on my computer, so that way I actually can live stream with my face cam, but at the same time my audio that I record while doing the live stream will be recorded, so I'm probably just going to stick with my phone and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to be monetized, but with everything that's going to happen with YouTube, I'd rather not, because I don't want to lose revenue. I'd rather get a job in my career and make money that way. But aside from that, I'm going to do some recording for Golden Surprise and get into that and stuff. XD the revenue. I know, it's just, I don't know how much I'd even be paid for the revenue. I mean, it depends on the amount of views, I guess. I don't really know how monetization works all that much. YouTube is blowing up, Kelsey. It is just, when you get into the logistics, earlier in the video, I get into the logistics of it. So you're free to listen to my rant on that. You're also free to view my COPA and FTC update video, because there's more information there. But yeah, we're gonna go into Metronome World. I don't exactly remember where I ended. I think I ended where Dipper turns into a deer. I think I ended at page 22. I'm just gonna double check that, guys, so that way I start on the right one. Oh, the horse? Where is it? Yeah, that? Hold on. There it is. Yeah, so, yeah, I know there's quite a few clips. For those of you who are interested, that is the entirety of the comic there in its complete form, including title card and stuff like that. So there's that there. Yeah, I know, and I have to get into all of that stuff. I am doing well. Finished my schoolwork, which is great. So literally I have 2 more days of class. I have a free life drawing period tomorrow. As well, I'm watching the Jim Carrey's Grinch in my Face It Club group for autism at Sheridan College. Best group. I'm vice president after my 2nd year. I know, it's what it is. Like, you work with what you get. Golden Surprise, second comic, part 1. My mom in the background. There's Golden Surprise Part 2, which where did I end? Okay, so this is where I ended. Okay. So I'm at page 23 out of 48. So usually I keep the videos around 15 minutes if I can. And thank you, my eyes are pretty. They are a blue-gray, which is interesting, which not many people have my eyes. So it's kind of cool. So the first couple panels are no speaking, just strictly sound, and stuff like that. So there's that. You have one blue eye and one green eye. That is so cool. Yeah, so basically, for example, you've got this page here, which just has, I know you can't really see it all that well, but it just has sounds to it. So I will probably do the sound effects afterwards, but I will open a audio recording. So I need to remember that I'm at that page, but for example, this page here, I'm gonna do this, and alright, so this will be the stuff that I do. So for example, this part here, I know, my internet is shit. So basically, this is kind of how I do my voice acting. So I'm gonna press play here. I have better headphones, by the way. So mine's a lot better, and I actually am looking at my recording, and my voice is extremely loud, so that's good. So I'm checking audio. So I'm going to be quiet for a minute here while I do the recording. It's hopeless. My throat, this pain, there's no way for me to escape. Oh, hey, Dibs, I finally found you. After all this time, I can actually talk to you. This is so exciting. Whoa. Bill was on the spot. Bleh. Whoa, Bill was spot on. He told me to look for a young, handsome deer. See, messed up. It's okay. Whoa, Bill was on the spot. I'm distracted. Can you tell? Wow, Bill was spot on. He told me to look for a handsome young stag. And ta-da! Here you are! You really are handsome. Don't make me jealous. Sheesh. Those traps are the worst. Look so painful. I'm not sure that I can help well in deer form. I can't believe you already got yourself trapped. You can't be so dopey in the forest. Who are you? You know Bill? What a weird joke. Typical Dipper. Always goofing around, even in the worst of situations. And yes, what a shame. But yes, I know him. Wait, you were joking around, weren't you? I'd better make sure that you remember me, your big sister. What? And there is your full part. it just deleted the entire thing. Whee! Go backtrack. It's okay to mess up a couple times. It can take a few takes before you get the right kind of take. So it's always good to kind of practice and go through it. Like, this is what, from my first time doing the opening comic, somebody told me I had horrible voice acting, but I've never really done legit comic dubs before, and I hadn't had much practice at that point. But from that comment and that criticism of kind of how to project my voice properly and take multiple takes before only using just one take. So it's okay to mess up and stuff. Just being able to understand, hey, nobody gets it the first time. If you read too fast, things can get stumbled around. Things like that. So that's kind of how I do my voice acting. I've gotten a bit better, and I've been practicing on my own time. One of the fun things, for example, that I do is I have conversations with my girlfriend and with my sister, and it's really funny because they bring out the voice actor in me. Oh, fire, oh no, what was the essay for? And how much did you write, and how long did it take you? Because I personally know that feeling that I was writing my story for Kit, and then my notepad decided to just die on me, and I understand that feeling of losing everything, because there's also been days that my video is like, oh no, I've corrupted, you can't open me now, and I'm like, but why? I feel that your pain about it, and 1,500 words gone. Oh my god, no. I am so sorry, Fire. Oh, when's it due? Oh. Oh my goodness. I know those feelings and stuff. This is why I've learned this as a wise situation. It is the same way when you are doing artwork. Because I have the friggin', my software for my video stuff doesn't always autosave, as well as my artworks. You learn very quickly to save everything in case the program either stops responding and hasn't autosaved your work, or two, there's a power failure, especially when you're on a desktop, and desktops can't support like laptops can if the power goes out. So I personally understand the pain and the loss that is part of Adobe products, and Adobe save everything. And I kid you not, you do either one video clip or one edit for an image, immediately save, because trust me, it can just completely disappear or not save and or corrupt. And I kid you not, there's been videos that I've been working on. For example, one of the ones that I couldn't finish was Crawl, because the video corrupted, and when I redid it and resaved it, the video was still corrupt, unfortunately, and I don't know why. But yeah, it comes down to it. But one of the things that how does one make a video? So I have Adobe Premiere 11 on this computer, and it's more that I'm comfortable with this computer and the program. But there's also Premiere Pro, which I haven't been taught. And Premiere Pro doesn't work the same way as Premiere 11. But if you don't have the money to buy the Adobe suites, it is easy to download something, for example, like Windows Movie Maker from online, as it's an amateur program, but that's where I personally started with Movie Maker and made videos on Movie Maker. I don't have Movie Maker on this computer. I used to have it on my other computer, but I can show you Premiere 11. Let me go in. So when you're dealing with movies, for example, I have Premiere 11, and I can open. I also have OBS. You can download it on a computer. OBS can connect physically to YouTube, and it can record you. It can record you actually on. Like if you want to do speed art videos and make art, it can record you. It can record you yourself with a webcam, as long as you have a webcam, and your actual laptop itself. What's going on the laptop. It can connect for live streams. It can record audio. It can record video. It's really good. Always back up your audio on a program like Audacity, which is free, which is what I use to record my audio for my videos. Audacity works well. By the way, guys, I use headphone mic, but my sister is the best sister, and I'm getting a Blue Yeti mic for Christmas, which means better voice acting quality and better sound cancellation. I'm also going to be getting a mic cover, which also helps take away some of that feedback that you guys are getting in here. Webcam, so it depends. Like right now I'm using my phone and its camera to record a live stream. So when you look at me, I'm using a webcam to show my image. So that's kind of why people would use a webcam, if they want to have their perspective as well as have stuff on their video. Alright, so Premiere 11's up. So when I go in here, so this is Premiere Elements 11. I hope you guys can see it. I'll lift it up a bit and tilt it down. So that's Premiere Elements 11. And this is not the current up-to-date Adobe, but the only Adobe video making software I know how to use properly. I got it from high school, because thank you teachers for being able to give me the old Adobe suites. So I have Premiere 11 on here. I don't know what Illustrator. I'm curious if I even have Illustrator. No, I do not. I do not have the Illustrator on this computer. Only on the other. So on here, I have Adobe Premiere Elements 11, Adobe Photoshop Elements 8, Adobe Flash Professional CS 5.5, and Adobe Photoshop CS 5.1. So on my other computer, I have the entire 2018 Adobe Suite. I need to update my Adobe Suites to 2019. The problem is, as well, Adobe's already put out 2020. And unfortunately, for certain projects, Adobe can only do so much with the program. So if, say you're working in Adobe Illustrator 2020, anything below that won't open 2020 unless you go specifically tell within the Adobe Suite for Illustrator, you click the drop down box and specifically state it for below 2020 programs below 2020 can open it. That is important. For this program, so how this works is, say I want to add media and stuff. For this, you can't download anything from a USB stick or a phone. It has to be backed up on a laptop or on the desktop. So that's the biggest thing here. I've got a lot of music and stuff. For example, if I wanted to put a Miraculous episode in, I click open, and it's going to add the media. And there it is there. So what I do is I drag it down and put it in. Close that. And when I play it, it's lagging, but it's playing the video. And I've got audio as well playing. So I have Kat's song playing in the background. And it's got good quality, and you can change the different sizing of it. And the interesting thing is, too, you can cut clips. Actually, I'm going to cut there. And I'm going backwards because I want to show you the effects. So say I want that. And I want to go back. So say I want to cut that there. So I've got this as its own separate thing, and you can scroll into the taskbar. And then you've got all these different kinds of things that you can do. Now, usually when I'm working on, say, my Chat Blanc videos, when we didn't have the actual show, what I would do is I take the black and white, apply it to the video, and then I'd go into, what is it, I think it was ColorPass. I can't remember for sure, but I've got this. No, hold on. I know what it is now. Welcome to what happens when you don't use your program for a bit. Let me go up to my color. Those are presents, film looks. Where is it? Shoot. There we go. So I take here, put on the tint, map black to white, and white to black. And then yeah, I have that on fully. And then what I would do is I'd copy it and duplicate. I'd put my cursor here, Control V, which is the hotkey to paste, and take that and put it above. Now when I do that, it's got the yellow bar on top. So what I do now is I'd go to opacity and change the idea of it. Hold on, wrong one. Opacity, screen. So take off the tint. And just basically play around with it. Normal. So now what I would do is I'd move that, put that out, put the original in underneath, put that on top, and now with that, you've got that, and then you just play with the colors. Right? So you're able to try out different things. So I would usually do that. So you can do different things in here. For example, that looks cool, right? That here. Oh, see, I'm not used to this computer anymore. So, for example, when you have this, you've got the normal. So it's got all the different things, and when it gets to here, it will have that look to it. So that's kind of how video editing works, if anybody was curious and wanted to know. So it's based for this, for running a program like this, if you're getting a laptop for it, that laptop has to be very high grade. So this computer was about $1,000 to get, for the softwares that I needed, to run Photoshop, to run this program, to run 3D animation, things like that. So this is, I think, 1 terabyte of RAM and hard drive, and then a fast processing speed. Yeah, $1,000. And that was with Boxing Day sales, by the way, guys. Was it worth it? That really depends when it comes down to it. I've had this computer for a long time. This one personally is, I don't remember if this one's connected, but I know my other laptop is connected to my printer. You have to basically install a driver in it that connects it to your printer upstairs. But for this laptop personally, it's well worth it considering it runs the program very well and stuff. And but if you are going to do full-blown animation, I say a desktop is far better. And even graphic design and marketing would be more beneficial with a desktop. The reason why is because with the desktop, you have a much bigger screen to look at, a much stronger hard drive and RAM space. But yeah, it is. I know I'm not currently making an animation, but yeah, I'm talking kind of about video software and kind of the specs you need to get into animation, because I'm going for animation at Sheridan, or trying to get into the program. It is recommended that you get a desktop. They say Mac, but I'm kind of against Apple when it comes down to that. And the only reason why is because all the computers I've had are Microsoft. I am from Canada. Fired. There's your answer. But basically, at school we have Macs and HP, but in the labs we have Macs. And I don't have a lot against Macs. The only problem is for Mac computers, uh, the entire commands and setup of the keyboard are completely different than Microsoft keyboards and computers. That's the only reason why I say I like to go with a Microsoft computer. I know, so far. But basically, that's kind of how that's set up. That's why I'm like HP computers and stuff. So my computer I personally have is an Asus that I have all my software on. My other one is an HP, which has my Adobe Suites and stuff. It's got a much lower processing speed, so it doesn't render videos as quickly. Unlike this one, which renders videos very quickly and holds that space to do that. But desktops are a lot easier, so you're not looking closely at the screen at everything you're doing. But yeah, that's just kind of how I've been taught. Those photos. Yeah, so those photos were taken for the Disney cruise that I went on in the past. I think it was 2015? 2016? Hello. But yeah, I've got a 3D software on here that runs 3D models, but it's not what they're going to teach you in animation. I forget, God forbid I forget what they called it for computer animation. And then Toon Boom is what you use for 2D animation. Yes, Gravity Falls is on the way. I do have one recording already set up, but I have to go through and edit it. I was showing off some video work, audio work. Favorite cartoon character? Oh my god. Can I do one from 2D and one from 2D cartoon animation and one from 3D? Am I allowed to do that? Because if so, it's a tie between Dipper and Bill from Gravity Falls, and definitely has to be Chat Noir from Miraculous Ladybug. I actually got a chance to meet Bryce Padenbrook, who's the actor who plays Chat Noir. He's also the one that does Kirito's voice, and I'm up to the current season. But for Frozen 2, no, I haven't seen it yet. I've been too swamped with school. I'm off now. Also, money's tight. So, tears. Wait. Hi. So, yeah, I also have this, but for some reason it's not wanting to load for me. This is my webcam tablet. Now, I need to learn how to use this, and I will actually finally learn how to properly use this when come next year. But yeah. Yes, I do know what my hero is, and I'm up to the current episode, and oh my god, it's getting dark. It is, it is something, for sure. Won't spoil it, though, in case people haven't seen it. Oh, the cliffhangers? Yeah. Overall, it has certainly been busy for me for this year. Lots of crazy stuff happened in 2019 and stuff. It's still happening, but I'm trying to be the best I can be. You know, it is just, it is what it is, and stuff like that. Can't let it get to me. Have to move on. Yes, Kelsey. Lila is that bad. She's not good character. Also, but Chloe though. Chloe's on that same. So yes, Totodeku is best ship, by the way. Also, Kiribaku. Those are my two ships. Also, Sue, Sophropi, and Uraraka. Beautiful. My lesbians. I need my lesbians. And I need my gay boys. That's just how that works. But yeah. Also, if we're talking about on the amount of ships, 100%, if I'm going for SAO, sorry, Asuna, but Kirito needs to go with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because those gay boys, though. Favorite color, it ranges from black, purple, things like that. Any dark color for in all accuracy. But, hey. But, yeah, it really just falls into, things that I'm currently watching. Anybody watching RWBY, by the way? RWBY? Just out of curiosity, because for those of you watching RWBY and who are caught up on this season, ooh, I'm salty about it. Oh my goodness. It is what it is, and Weiss's and Winter's dad needs to just be gone from the thought. I feel the same way about Tyrion, to be honest. But yeah, I definitely support Pride also on this channel because, like, Fire, it is currently out. You can watch it on Daily Motion the day it comes out for season 7, which is great because that's what I do because I'm not a first member and I refuse to pay first membership to Rooster Teeth. Look, I get the series, but I don't have that money. But yeah, it's certainly getting interesting. Yes, Life is Mine is one of hers. Mirror, Mirror. I've done some of her songs and some of the RWBY songs on my channel, by the way. So there's that plug. I've done This Will Be the Day. I think it's either for How to Train Your Dragon. This will be the day. Ooh, I just realized that my phone needs to be charged because I've been live streaming. So I'm just gonna flip the camera quickly and cover the camera while I plug in this beautiful creature that is my self. So is that charging now? It is. Alright, so this will be the day. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so I've got, this will be the day for How to Train Your Dragon. I loved Hidden World. I cried. I also haven't seen the new TV series thing yet for with the babies. I haven't seen that yet. I need to see it. I just haven't gotten a chance to because I've been so busy. But there's that. The babies are adorable, by the way, from what I've seen. Oh my god. The one, the troublemaker of the group. So I have, this will be the day for How to Train Your Dragon. So my my channels, I haven't watched Homecoming yet. I need to watch it. I want to watch it so bad. I just haven't yet. Oh my goodness. I've done Rising for Steven Universe, which is the opening to RWBY Volume 6. Yes, 6. So I've done that one. I've done, what else for that? I've done a lot of Bendy too, by the way. Path to Isolation I've done, which is another Weiss song. Which is one of her trailer songs. What else have I done for hers? Life is Mine, I've done. And I can't look, and then I have to go back up and look at my older videos. Sort by oldest. And then I've done, so I've done This Is the Day. I have done one for My Little Pony, which is Day of Aria. Another RWBY one I've done is Time to Say Goodbye for How to Train Your Dragon. I've done quite a bit of My Little Pony stuff too. Actually, I don't remember him actually growing a beard as far as I know in the books because I've read through the entirety of the book series. But yeah, my channel basically started out as Gravity Falls. I do have some of Kelsey's work on my channel as well for her her character Una. So I have that. I do Gravity Falls fanfictions. No, I don't think you're weird. I've done Red Light Roses for Assassination Classroom. Oh my god, 3 years ago, nearing 1,000 subs. Oh my goodness. It is, and now look at where I'm at. Ooh. You can see where How to Train Your Dragon ends and where Gravity Falls begin on my channel, which is irony. I've got one last letter for How to Train Your Dragon. How far I'll go, How to Train Your Dragon. Here's one of my first comic dubs here, which was 2 years ago. I think that's when the first comic dub came out. I've done some storyboards and stuff, but, yeah, comic dubs are there. I've done Dipper Red Like Roses for 3D animation. This is back when I first learned how to use the 3D program. I've done a Supernatural edit for Gravity Falls with Azazel and John. What else have I done? I've done more that's out there, male version for Gravity Falls. I've done the Ruby trailer mashup, if anybody's seen that. So I've got Red Like Roses, Weiss's song Mirror Mirror, Blake's song From Shadows, and Yang's song I Burn. Because I'm not sure if some of you guys have actually seen some of those. I'm curious. Gravity Falls, What You Deserve, which was a really good video that I made. A lot of you also like Candy Store as well, which I thought was interesting. I know, Ruby's got such a unique animation to it. It's all computer animation, which is what I'm going to be going into. I'm really excited to actually 3D animate Kit, which is like... What, did I do any other RWBY songs other than that? I wish I could have finished this one animation, but yeah, it just got lost. But whatever. Nothing you can do. Path to Isolation. For those of you who've seen Supernatural, Odef is one of the songs. I've done Carry On My Wayward Son. People haven't really been able to watch it because I think it got deleted off my channel. It's not, it's here, but it got copyrighted, I think, if I can remember. So there's that. Hello, yes, my audio is fine. But yeah, I've done some animations and stuff. Oh my goodness. Another thing that I haven't seen on my channel, which is Voltron Might and Main. So I can't actually... I don't know if I can actually do this, but I can try. Because YouTube has taken it off my channel, and for whatever reason, it's like, oh, you can't use Voltron for any sort of animation. And I'm like, but why though? So I've done that, which is really cool, and I really enjoy that idea as well, but I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, guys. What would you like me to do more of by chance for videos? Like, do you want to see animations? Do you want to see more AMVs? Do you want to see more comic dubs? What are you guys looking for? What do you think would be best for me to try out? Because I do got a variety of different things on my channel. I know I'm currently working on an animation on my other computer for Kitniki, which is part of his story. You guys want to see more comic dubs? You know what? You want me to try and see if I can do a My Hero comic? Hold on. Let's see if I can find one page. I can't really do Bakugo. I tried Bakugo's voice the other day. I can't quite get my voice deep enough for that. Unfortunately, my voice doesn't sound exactly like the character, so there's that. You want to see some AMVs for Ladybug? Like, I've got a couple. I've done more, I think, for Shat than I have Ladybug. Oh my god, no. That, you know what? Hold on. I have the perfect response to that. All right, and it's this one right here.